Easy step to achieve financial freedom. If you surround yourself with people that will help you grow and become financially literate, then this should not be the first time you will hear of financial freedom. Yes, it is true that money is not everything you need in life. It's true that there is so much life than money. But if you give anyone the option to not worry about money for the rest of their life, I'm sure that person will take the chance in a heartbeat. Money is not everything, but money can provide certain comfort and peace of mind in knowing that you are financially capable to afford your basic needs and more. This means that you don't lie awake at night worrying about where you will get the money for tomorrow's expenses. When you have money, a lot of your life decisions will not base significantly on money. You get to enjoy and live life at ease. It's not to say that you should not consider money when making decisions. It is to say that you don't look at the price of every single item when you go grocery shopping to make sure that you can pay when you get to the cashier. It is the convenience that money can offer that makes your day-to-day a little easier. Welcome to Financial Freedom and Finance Channel. Here, we upload videos to give you a helping hand in reaching your financial goals. We hope to give you tips for achieving financial freedom, one video at a time. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos about financial literacy. Now, let us get started with today's video. Achieving financial freedom is not a walk in the park, but what's important is that you start to work towards this goal as early as you can. Let this be the day one of your journey to financial freedom. With step 1, set aside an emergency fund. Save $1,000 or $2,000 or more depending on how much you can set aside. Forget about this money and only use it when you actually need it. Needing the money doesn't mean you need $1,000 for the brand new iPhone that just came out even though your current phone works perfectly fine. Or your friend decided to travel to Italy for the summer and you needed the money. Remember, the latest iPhone or luxury vacation aren't necessities. These are just wants. And your emergency fund shouldn't be spent on wants. Emergency fund, as the term itself suggests, should only be used during emergency situations. A typhoon hit your city and you needed a home repair? Then you should pull out your emergency fund to get your home fixed. The emergency could also be when your car broke down or you need to pay your medical bills. It is so much easier to use your emergency fund to cover an unexpected bill than to reach out to other people to borrow money. Do not be confident that nothing wrong will happen in your life. Be realistic and start building your emergency fund. What are the habits you have during pay? When you receive your salary, do you set aside money for bills right away? Do you have an auto transfer setup that will automatically transfer money to your savings account on certain days? We want to know what positive habits you do when you get your salary and hopefully learn from you. Share your thoughts in the comment section below as we love to hear from you. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, hit the subscribe button so you do not miss out on the new videos that will help you build positive financial habits. While you are here, hit the like and the notification bell so you can be updated on our every upload. Now, going back to our video. Step 2. Settle your debt. It is normal and easy for people to fall into debt. Getting out of debt is the hard part. Paying your debt off means cutting back on eating out in an expensive restaurants and opting to cook at home for dinner. Do everything you can to spend less on non-necessities like shopping for new clothes, traveling for leisure, and impulsive Amazon orders until you have paid off your debt off. The longer the time it takes you to pay your debt, the bigger the amount you are paying because of interest. In the book Anna Karenina, Vronsky organized his debts to the earliest debt he needs to pay, computed the total amount of his debt, and started building a plan on how to pay these debts. You can do the same strategy by either prioritizing to pay the debt with the largest amount to cut down the interest, or start with the lowest amount of debt and build confidence from there. You can have an Excel spreadsheet to plan a realistic approach on how to pay your debts off and update that sheet continually as you pay your debt off. It will feel good to see the amount getting smaller and smaller until you are completely debt-free. Practice self-control more while you are paying your debt off and be wise with your expenses. You will thank yourself in the future. Let's take a quick pause here in case you need to reflect on what you have watched so far. While you are reflecting, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Comment down below if you think today's video is helpful and wants to see more. Did you already make plans in your head as to how you will get out of debt? Or how much you will set aside for your emergency fund? Share your plans in the comment section below and maybe a lot of people will learn from you. You can help someone to get out of debt and live a better life. So, do not hesitate to drop down a comment and start the conversation. Scroll through the comments too and pick what you think will work for you, and you may also drop a comment. Now, let's get back to the video. Step 3. Saving 6 months worth of your living expenses. What happens if you lose your job? Or, God forbid you, and got into an accident and you are not able to work for 6 months? What happens to you then? You still need to eat, use electricity, and have a roof over your head, but you do not have an income to cover all these. This is when saving 6 months of your living expenses will come in. You need to know that computing how much 6 months of your living expenses should include how comfortable you want to live within those 6 months. Add all of your monthly expenses including shelter, food, insurance, entertainment, and more based on what you consistently spend on monthly. Once you have that number, multiply that to 6. This should work as your second emergency fund. If you can, multiply that number to 12. This should be the amount you need to save in an event that you lose your job or other reason for income to stop flowing in. Step 4. Have a retirement fund. How many times have you heard that you will grow old and you will not be able to work forever? Many times, I'm guessing. Despite the fact that we hear this often and we see people growing old without savings, we still do not have for retirements. We always say, I will get to this soon. But when is this soon that we talk about? Save a little bit of your salary each month and set aside as your retirement fund. There are a lot of options for you to save and invest that money. Companies often have retirement plans you can take advantage of. You can also put that money in low-risk investments such as stocks or mutual funds. Do not check on this money every day as the goal is for you to keep this money long-term, as in 50 years if you are in your 20s right now. That is the type of long-term we are talking about. We are here to help you get started in achieving financial freedom. But you need to do the work yourself. Start by understanding where you are in your financial freedom. Understand how much money I make, how much money I can save, how much money should go to paying off debts, and stick to that. There are plenty of ways for you to prepare for your retirement. You just need to do your own research and find what will work for you best. That's it for today's video. I hope you were able to learn a thing or two about handling your finances and where you should get started if you want to achieve financial freedom. We will see you in the next video. Goodbye!